Okay guys, so I'm out here by my bay leaf tree to pick a leaf because I'm going to be making some basmati rice with spices. Okay, so one of the things that we're going to need is a bay leaf, right? So here we have, is it focusing? Can you see that? There you go. There we have our bay leaf. Okay, so what we need to do now is to wash our rice thoroughly until our water runs clear. Okay, so I'll get to washing the rice and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so here we have our washed basmati rice. This is 2 cups of basmati rice. Wash, you want to make sure you wash it thoroughly until the water runs clear. Now the measurement is usually 2 cups of rice to 4 cups of water, or 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. Now when I am making my rice, I tend to put a little less water than the measurement, but that's just what I do. Alright, so the spices we're going to be putting in our basmati rice is 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds, a stick of cinnamon, about 6 cloves, and about 5 green cardamoms, okay? But I'm gonna have to crush the green cardamoms here in my mortar and pestle, so let me do that. Because the seeds are inside and that's what we want to get to, right? So I'm just gonna put it in here and crush it. I'm gonna make some noise. Alright, so as you can see, we have crushed our green cardamoms. So let's head over to the stove now. Okay, so I'm going to add some coconut oil to my pot here. And I'm also going to add a little bit of ghee as well, in order to toast my spices, right? So this will, the ghee will just have to add some extra flavor. Alright, so now we're going to toast our spices. So I'm going to put in cinnamon, the clove, the cumin, and the green cardamoms that we crushed. Okay, put all of that in. And we're going to mix this around in order to flavor our oil and ghee with the spices. Okay. I'm getting the smell already of the spices. Alright, so at this point I'm also going to add in my rice because I want to toast my rice grains as well. And I don't want my spices to burn, so I'm going to add in the rice now. And we're going to toast the rice along with the spices. I always like to fry my rice grains a little bit, or toast my rice grains a little bit. Alright, so I'm just going to get to frying this for a little while and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so I've been frying my rice grains for a few minutes now. So now, and my spices, of course, the rice grains and the spices. So now I'm going to add in the water now. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is add about 2 teaspoons of salt. Alright, so we want to bring this up to boil. And then we're going to cover and leave it to cook for about 8 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to cover, turn our fire down to low, and put on the timer for 8 minutes. Okay guys, so our rice is finished. I'm going to uncover it And the reason why, now usually I would say to leave it covered for a further 5 minutes, but I don't want the rice to get too, for want of a better word, soggy. So I'm going to leave it open, and I'm going to fluff it to help release some of that steam, so that the rice grains remain somewhat firm, as opposed to being too wet and too soggy. So I'm going to remove the cinnamon stick, and I'm going to remove the cardamom shells. Right, and then we're just going to fluff it, and I am doing this in order to release, you see that? You see the steam? And I don't want that steam being trapped, and then it, you know, causes the rice to get too soggy. So I'm just opening it up and releasing it.